Hey, everybody. Okay. We're running late tonight. I had to work late. The comments are already full. I am so happy to see all of you guys because today is Thursday, the day of Thurs. And oh, yeah, it's that time. Same bat time, same bat place. I posted a message in the chat and I was like, I have to work late, everybody, because I'm always early. So now, I was late and I was just like, oh my gosh, I got to tell everybody. Okay. Getting dinner ready, chilling till you're ready. Listen, Southern Soul Fire, I'm ready. I was born ready. Uh-oh, Strega was yawning. Terrible. I know. Work was kind of crazy this week. I had to cover some people, but it's all good. Hey, Joni and Penny. Hello. Hey, starting off strong, Aussie girl. Rocking it with the question right off the bat. Okay, let's jump into it. 5th day of second 10 milligram dose. Okay, I had a severe headache and diarrhea today. Could that be a side effect so long after upping my dose? I haven't had side effects before on any dose. So I would say that if it starts happening consistently, then yes, you may just want to take a look at what you were doing. All the dogs are about to run inside. Sorry. So were you dehydrated? That is the number one cause of headaches on a GLP-1 is just straight up dehydration, right? We have appetite suppression, which in turn correlates to we don't drink enough liquids, right? So take a look at that. As far as the diarrhea part, it could have been something that you had previously, right? So take a look at what foods did you have before that. I was working with somebody just last week, and we figured out through an extensive process of elimination that her chewable vitamin was actually causing her diarrhea because she was taking it on an empty stomach. And that was the only thing she had changed. What she had previously done was she was taking it after her breakfast. And then she was like kind of on the go, right, with work and everything. So through a process of elimination, we figured out that that was it. So we just switched it up and had her taking her vitamin, right, with food, right? So on a full stomach, and the diarrhea went away. So there's a lot of nuance there, but I would definitely take a look at what you've been eating. Are you getting hydration, right? Do you need to potentially incorporate an electrolyte? Like I've said, it's different for each person. Me personally, I like to incorporate maybe 1 or 2 per week, right? That's you don't need one every day. Talk to your doctor. So yeah, but this is a really good question. And you're only on your second round of 10 milligram dose. So it could very well just be a side effect. But Aussie girl starting at us strong with a great question. Love that. Hey, Venus is here. Tara's in the house. Lisa's in the house. Yeah, everybody. Jude, there you are. I see you. I love all your comments, by the way. Jude leaves me comments on every single video. And I look forward to it. I love it. Hey, Karen here in Vancouver Island, Canada. I love my people from Canada. Like to make things. I'll have to remember that your name is Karen. I just remember you as like to make things because that's what I see all the time. Hey, Jen found that we are back in action with the being monetized. So all of the membership stuff is back. All of your fun emojis are back. So definitely time to hydrate. Let me know in the comments what you're drinking. I'm doing a little unsweet tea. But I'm going to tell you about my latest drink obsession. It's in my favorites. Don't let me forget to tell you. Tara, looks like your monetization is back. I see members showing up in green. That's right. My peeps are green because green is my favorite color. Let me know what your favorite color is in the comments. Strega says, has everyone joined the Facebook group Reboot yet? They have not. They have not, but they should. And if you're looking for the link, I've got it in the description box below. It's just the Shenana fans, right? FitFlavorFun fans. I'm not calling it anything GLP1 related because myself, and I will speak for my gorgeous, fantastical, phenomenal moderator team. We are tired of restarting the group every time Facebook gets mad and says we're going to shut it down. So there's nothing in the title or the name that is GLP1 related. It's just for us. It's a positive only support group. Everybody is welcome. So yeah, if you're looking for the link to that, it's in the description box. Hey, there you are, Todd. I see you. Hey, Allie, I'm really sorry you had to work late. Yeah, it happens. It's okay. I like to think that if I need somebody to cover me, then there'll be somebody there to cover my shift because I make sure to do it for other people. So that's kind of like my work motto. I do enjoy being retired and now new life and the freedoms of GLP-1s have given me the life to live. I love it. I love it. So glad you're here tonight, Todd. Hey, from North Kakalaki. Looking forward to your live tonight. Yeah. What is it? Angela Spirulli? I'm probably saying that wrong. I had so many cool names today. I was writing them down in my little name book. If you're new here, let me know. I had quite a few people who found me on YouTube today and they were like, hey, I'm new. And I'm like, hey, you should come to the live tonight. Hey, Snowy's here. Hey there. Lisa said, there she is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, I got this shirt off of Shein. $8. You can't beat it, which is great because I promptly got it home and cut it up because that's the vibes I was going for. I was going for vibes. Hey, Midgie's here. Thank you. Thank you. I'm rocking the curly hair today. Hola, mamacita. Hey. So glad you're here. Everybody's hanging out tonight. And Callie. Hello, all. Glad to be here. I'm glad you're here too. Lisa, I'm already looking at the new snacks behind you. Yeah, so I've been switching it up this week. I plan on doing a video talking about, kind of what I've been doing diet-wise, nutritionally speaking, I should say, not really diet related, right? We don't do diets, but nutritionally speaking. And I have been really struggling with stuff to put on a salad to make it different. I don't know about you, but I love a good salad. And it's a really great way to get your fiber in, get your veggies in. So what I've been doing, because I'm not a croutons girly, right? Like, does anybody else like to just bite into a hard piece of bread? Like, that's not my idea of a good time. I'll do one every now and then if they're seasoned really well and they're not like break your teeth hard. But for the most part, I'm not really a crouton girly, but I do enjoy crunch. And I have been doing the Sun Chips minis and using them on a salad as a crouton. You guys, game changer. It's so freaking good. And 29 of the little mini chips is 140 calories. They got a little bit of fiber, 2 grams of protein. What? Okay, Sun Chip Mini. Anyway, but I'm not using 29 on a salad, right? I'm just kind of like sprinkling a little bit on top. So you can get these at the grocery store. You guys know I'll have everything linked for you in case you want to get them. There are a couple of flavor varieties, but of course, they don't have the original flavor, which is what I would want. Hey guys, what's going on? I don't know what everybody's barking about. Anyway, so that's kind of my first favorite of the week. Barbara's here. Barbara said, hello, ready for the shenanigans. Barbara, we started the shenanigans. Is that Sushi? Sushi. What's happening? I don't know. She's very upset about something. Oh, the neighbors are working on their gate. Okay. Well, I'm gonna need for the neighbors to quit it. It's almost nighttime. Can't be out there working on a gate. All right. Hey there, Freddie. Freddie's here. Hello, everyone. Sunshine today. Hello. Okay. All right. Let me scroll down. I'm going to catch up with some of the comments here. Okay. Soulfire. Hope everyone had a good week. I go up to 7.5 tomorrow on Zeppy. Okay. So let me know how it goes for you. 7.5 is one of those doses. It's like really kind of split what people think about 7.5. So make sure you let me know what you think about it. I'm always interested to hear how people are doing. By the way, just as a side note, I know if you guys watch my videos regularly, I joined all of the Wegovy pill groups. I have now joined the one and only Foundeo group, which for those of you who don't know is the newest pill GLP1 option from Eli Lilly. So there's only like a handful of people in that group that are actually on the medication. Most of them literally just started it. So I'll definitely be sure to keep you guys updated on what it is that people are saying in the Foundeo group. So, okay, Ebby China, any knowledge of experience with developing kidney issues from Zepbound? If so, is stopping recommended? So it's not something that we see very often. I will say that this is one of the key reasons why it's important to stay hydrated, right? I know we all harp on the hydration, but it really is important. You want to be watching your sodium. Okay. I know there are a lot of people out there that are getting wild with the electrolytes and, they're tracking all of these things, but they're not paying attention to their sodium. That can be problematic for your kidneys. And it's also a reason why I recommend, especially for people just starting out on a GLP-1, that you get blood work every 3 months. Now, do you need to do that forever and a day? No, but it is a really awesome indicator and can help you and your doctor get out in front of a potential problem rather than dealing with it once it becomes a problem. So, not something we see very often. Of the cases that I have seen and the people I've spoken to, it's mostly related to something secondary. So another medication, right, that's an issue with, or related to something nutritionally, age, right, has a lot to play. So definitely stay in close communication with your doctor and make sure that you are getting that blood work. Now, for people who have been on a GLP-1 for a while, you can do it every 6 months, right? I just recommend that people don't go like a whole year, right, without getting blood work, because again, that's going to put you in the back seat instead of in the driver's seat, right? Then you're dealing with a problem after it's become a problem, and your doctor is more likely to take you off of the medication rather than to help you work through it. So, Ebby, I would definitely say make sure that you talk to your doctor if you're experiencing any kind of issues, right? It's super important. Hey, Cindy's here. Hey there. Congrats on your getting your account back. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I appealed it twice. And, my takeaway is it is always helpful to be kind to people in support positions. That is my takeaway for you today. Like, it doesn't matter how upset you are, how frustrated you are. If you can be nice to somebody who's in a support position at a company where you need something from them, you are going to get a lot further. And I think that they were able to help me, and I was able to in turn be kind to them about it rather than freaking out, right? Or being mean, which is what a lot of people do to support people. I'm not a big fan of that. So yeah, so huge shout out to YouTube support. Rocks, if you're watching, I love you. Okay. But yes, Snowy, I'm super excited to have my channel back. Unfortunately, I will not be doing any more of my little AI videos where it was Kevin meeting a dragon or me riding a unicorn, right? Like all the silly fun stuff that I did. I'm not going to be doing that anymore. I did not get confirmation directly from YouTube that that was the problem. But I think what happened is a couple of those videos got really popular, and then people were stealing the video and then reposting it. And what ends up happening is the algorithm thinks, oh, well, this is not your video. You're reposting somebody else's video, except it was my freaking dog in the video. Anyway, so I won't be doing those videos anymore. So I hope that you enjoyed them. They're all taken off of my channel. It's just one of those things where I think that, in this world of AI that we living in today, right? All of these companies are trying to wrangle it in. So yeah. Okay, Midgie's drinking watermelon splash essential amino acids. Favorite color is purple. I love that. I love that. You can't go wrong with purple. Venus is drinking zero sugar cherry 7-Up, which is always good. And pink is your favorite color. I love that. Well, you might like this bag that I got. Venus, if you're not following me on my other channel, then you might have missed the video where I talked about this bag. It's pink and green. And it comes in pink, by the way. Look how cute that is. Look at that shape. All right. Anyway, if you're not following me on my other channel for all my other fun ridiculousness, please do. It's linked down in the description box below. FitFlavorFun Uncensored. By the way, if you are looking for access to a GLP1, make sure you check out the link in the description box below for tryshed.com. Talk to a doctor, see if a GLP1 is a good fit for you. It's a good fit for me. I love my doctor, and I love Tirzepatide. I need to get a shirt that says, I love Tirzepatide. Janet. Hey, Janet. Love the jewelry and the earrings. Thank you. Yeah, I got these on Poshmark. They're like little, like they have jewels on them. You can't really see from this angle, but anyway, they're like little soda tab can things. I love it. I'm gonna have to buy more of them. Jude, hey, Allie, can you talk a little bit about the posture corrector? Yes. So, I think I did a video on the posture corrector that I was using. Essentially, I like to use it both as a reminder, right, to sit up straight, because I'm sitting at a desk all day, right, as many of us are. And we have a tendency to hunch over, to lean forward. I don't know about you, but especially me, since I've lost weight, right? I've become a lot more front heavy, to put it kindly, right? Like, the girls are a little bit deflated. I've still got a belly in the front, but like I've lost a lot of stability in the back. So what I do is I use the posture corrector, right? You can put it on over your clothes or under your clothes, however you want to wear it. And it just kind of reminds me to sit up straight, and I don't put it super duper tight, right? We're not using it like a corset, but it's a reminder to sit up straight. And what it does is it helps remind me, as I'm just sitting there working, to activate my core. And that is super important, both for your shoulders and your back, but also just for your core in general, right? It'll make a lot of different exercises that you do that much easier. It'll help your balance, right? There's a lot of things where having a strong core is really important. And I just found that, being hunched over at my desk typing all day, it wasn't doing anything for my posture. So yeah, so now I've been using it kind of off and on. I don't wear it every day now, but I did for quite some time. And now I catch myself. I'll be, out at a restaurant and I'll be like, oh, I gotta sit up. Oh, I gotta sit up. Right. And you just kind of catch yourself and you bring your shoulders back a little bit and you can feel a lot of the stress in your neck just kind of let go. So yeah. But Jude, if you have any more questions about it, let me know. I can absolutely do another video for you or, bust it out and show it to you and do all that fun stuff. I'm a big fan of the posture corrector. Okay. Soulfire, drinking Seek protein, having a sweet potato and chicken. Well, that sounds delicious. I'll drink to that. Carolyn's drinking water. Oh no, Carolyn. Nobody told you that that's not going to keep you hydrated. If you know, you know. Barbara's got a question. I just love the name Barbara. Okay. So, Barbara, I hope you're not offended that I say your name like that. It's because I love you. Okay. Barbara says, what is people's exercise program? I'm 62 and I'm doing long walks. Great. Started jogging. Also good. So proud of myself. Listen, Barbara, I'm so proud of you. So let me clue you into what I've been doing lately. And Barbara, I'm so glad that you brought this up because it's actually one of my favorites. This is one of those stretchy bands, right, that you can use for resistance training. Now, I have a set of these. This is the medium strength, but there's like a lighter one and a heavier one. They all come together. You can get them super cheap. You can get them on Amazon. I'll link some for you in the description box if you'd like. You can get them super cheap at like Ross, TJ Maxx. I don't think Home Goods, Marshalls. Yeah. I think I got this at Marshall's. Anyway, it was like a whole set of them. There's like 3 that come in a package, $8, super cheap. But they're really nice. They're made of fabric, so I'll kind of get a little closer so you can see it. It's elastic. The brand on this one is Danskin, but you can use any brand that you want. So, Barbara, what I do, again, I'm sitting at a desk most of the time, but you could do this whenever you're sitting down, is... Let me back up a little bit so you can see. Okay. Can you still hear me? So here's what I do. Take it. Okay. And then you want to get it like right behind the knee. Okay. So here's where my knee ends. I'm going to get it right there. And then I'm feeling the burn. Here, I'll leave it on for now. I'm feeling the burn because I have been doing this on and off all day sitting at my desk. So this is what I've been doing. I just recently incorporated this just into my regular exercise routine. And like I said, you can do the lighter tension. You can do the super de-duper one. You don't have to count how many you're doing. You can if you want to. If you want to track it, you can. But I just do it to exhaustion. So I'll just sit here like I'm just sitting here right now doing it, right? And then when I start to feel the burn, you'll feel it in your thighs, kind of on the side, in the booty, right? And then I'll stop. Like I said, I'm doing it while I'm working. So if I need to focus on something, I'll do that because ADD, I'm like, squirrel. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing. As far as other exercises, maybe people in the comments can jump in and see if there's something specifically that you want to do. I am a big fan of doing whatever is fun for you. I love that you're doing walks. I love that you're jogging. Jogging is going to be a little more high impact on your joints. So keep that in mind. Swimming is great. If you have a YMCA or a place or a gym or somewhere close to you that has a pool, swimming is awesome and it's really easy on your joints. One of the things that is super important, especially if you're either on a weight loss journey or you're getting up there in age or you're a diabetic like me, is squats. Now you can do these assisted, right, with a chair. Make sure, right, if you need someone at home with you to make sure you're okay, make sure you do that. Do them at the gym, whatever works best for you based off of your mobility level. And just do it as many as you can. You don't need to do crazy amounts of weight, but even just squatting your own body weight every day can have massive improvements in your health. It's recommended, especially for diabetics, that you do squats once every 45 minutes. I don't know about you, but I'm not really good about keeping up with that, but I try. And I've started incorporating squats into my daily routine. And I'm sure you're like, well, when can I incorporate a squat? I squat to dry my hair. Think about it. So you're in a squatting position, right? For, 15, 20, 30 minutes, depending on how much hair you have. And what I'll do is I'll stand up and squat and stand up and squat because I'm just drying my hair. So get creative. Think about different ways where you can incorporate it. Another thing I love to do is I love to do lunges on the way to the mailbox and then lunges on the way back, right? Because I'm super excited to go get the mail because I'm constantly ordering stuff. So that's like my treat. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go get the mail, but I have to do the lunges to the box. I'm sure if any of my neighbors saw me, they'd be like, oh my gosh, there she is, lunging it up to the, is she okay? I'm sure they're probably like, she's weird. But that's okay because I feel good about it. And it's usually enough lunges, right? Because my mailbox is a little bit further out. It's usually enough that I'm really starting to feel it by the time I'm getting on the way back to the house. I'm like, oh, I am so done with this. So even little things like that, you can incorporate into your daily life. So, Barbara, great question. And you're doing great. I'm super proud of you. Keep it up. Okay. Hey, Kevin's here. Now I'm craving grape Kool-Aid. Ooh, delicious. Oh, yeah. Hey, Midgie coming at us strong from New Mexico. I love grape Kool-Aid. Life is good. I agree. I also agree with grape Kool-Aid. Okay. What I do in my drinks right here. All right, sunshine today. I'm 3 pounds away from goal weight. Holy cow, that's awesome. I've been able to lose 35 pounds from 2.5 of compound triz. Curious about maintenance. Recommend staying at dose. I would like to stay on compound triz for the overall health benefits. Absolutely. So here's the thing when it comes to maintenance and sunshine, I highly recommend that you check out my maintenance video. I actually have an updated one that I just put out. I think it was last week. So go check that out because that goes over all of your maintenance options. Okay. So, but just to address what you've got here, many people will stay on whatever dose they're on as long as they stop losing weight. And this is the key thing. And this is what's going to be key for you. I love that you're on compound tirzepatide because if you continue to lose weight on 2.5, but you want the other health benefits, so you want to stay on 2.5, what you may want to consider is potentially spacing out the dosing slightly, not a whole lot, because you may lose some of the additional health benefits like anti-inflammatory. But you may want to see about dropping down in dose, right? Which you can do with compound tirzepatide. You'll want to talk to your doctor about that. Essentially, it's called a microdose. you've got a couple of options, but really it's going to depend on how you're doing on 2.5 and if you want to stay there. So you may just have to do some trial and error to see what works best for you. For example, I was working with a lady last week who was in a very similar situation, and she ended up staying at 2.5 and then spacing out the dosing to every 10 days. And that was perfect for her. She didn't lose any more weight, but she maintained all of the benefits, right? The health benefits like you're talking about. So yeah, talk to your doctor, consider microdosing, go watch the maintenance video. Great question. Okay. Carolyn says, you look so lively. You remind me of the 80s. Best time for me. Yes. I'm an 80s and 90s kind of gal. I really am. So I love that you are catching those vibes, because those are the vibes I'm putting out. I love it. Liz. All right, Liz. A while back, I happened upon where you titrated down and gained 20 pounds. Yes. Back pretty quickly, and you were jumping back in with both feet. How has this gone? I love your spirit. Thank you. Yeah, so it's gone great. So when I titrated down, it was because I was having a hypoglycemia issue, which was diet related. I fixed it. If you guys want more info on that, you can go watch the videos. And then once I fixed it, I was able to get back to my 12.5 dose, which I love. And I have lost 15 of those 20 pounds. So it's just kind of slowly been coming off. Some of it was a little bit of inflammation and water weight that came back. And then, yeah, so I'm really just 5 pounds away from where I had kind of started out. If I could say anything about that process of gaining weight and then losing weight, it's be patient. Be patient. I know that, especially for me, at the beginning of my journey, I was losing weight and it was like every week, like clockwork. I think I was, probably a little bit of a super responder, and all of it was very consistent. Once you get closer to goal, whether you've gained a little bit of weight and you're getting it back off, or you're just getting close to goal in general, that weight loss really slows down. So be patient with yourself is the best advice that I can give you. It takes time, right? But yeah, but it's going great. Great question. Okay. Looking cute with the shirt, showing sexy shoulders. Giving vibes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I love it. Oh, Jen's got Jen in Clearwater. I bet you Jen is in Florida. Allie, try crispy red peppers on a salad. So good. Okay, crispy red peppers. I've done the crispy pickles. I've done the crispy jalapenos, which are also good. I don't think I've done the red peppers. Thanks, Jen. I'm going to do that. I love all of the bell peppers. I'm a big fan of those. Hey, Venus is loving the earrings too. Listen, you guys are not helping, okay? Like, you're super sweet and I love you, but clearly I'm going to have to buy more of them. They come in gold. I need them to match every outfit that I own. Thanks, GLP1. Now I'm a shopaholic. I've lost 130 pounds. I need to do a commercial. I lost 130 pounds on a GLP1. Now I'm a shopaholic. Right? I bet you the news stations would pick that up in a heartbeat. It's too funny. Oh, yeah, crispy jalapenos. Yes. Parmesan crisps. I do those sometimes. Sometimes you got to be careful about the date on those because they get hard too. And then I'm like, I'm always concerned. Hey, Cindy became a member. Thanks, Cindy. Now you'll have access to all the fun emojis. I love it. Okay, life is good. Did you see on Trump RX that the new Foundeo pill is $1.99? Yes. Yes, I did. Yep. $1.99 from Eli Lilly Direct. It is. I'm still waiting and collecting feedback from people who are on it. Many of them have just started like in the last week. So don't you worry. I will be bringing you the inside scoop, if you will, of what people are saying on Foundeo. By the way, side note, the number of people in the Wegovy pill group that are like, oh my gosh, did you hear about Foundeo? Let's skip to that because this pill is terrible, is hilarious. Like, people want to go to like whatever the newest thing is. And I get it. I get it. And a lot of them are really frustrated with their results on the Wegovy pill, right? This is why research is so important. By the way, if you're here in the live, we've got a ton of people tonight. Make sure you hit that like button. You guys are phenomenal, but we want to make sure, right? When you hit that like button, it lets other people know that the live is good and that people are enjoying it. So please take a moment, minimize the chat, and hit that like button for me because we got a ton of people tonight. If you have questions, put question marks or QQQ, and I'll be sure to grab your question. Okay, Strega said 7.5 is awesome when titrating up, and then again when titrating back down. Yes. I'm telling you, some people, they love the 7.5. Okay, Soulfire says, I had decent suppression on 0.5, no real side effects, but I want sugar. 2.5, I didn't want sugar. I'm guessing you meant 5, not 0.5. 2.5, I didn't want sugar. Doc wants sugar gone. So we shall see. It's an inflammation thing in part. Yeah, so one thing that I like to do when I'm craving sugar, Soulfire, go check out my video on my protein fruit dip. It's from like 2 weeks ago. It is freaking phenomenal. You will love it. So essentially, it's a protein dip that is sweet. It's delicious. And then I show you how I mix it with a bunch of different fruits and make like this protein fruit salad. It will kill a sweets craving like that. And as a type 2 diabetic, I have to stay on top of my sweets. Not to mention, you got the protein. So you're getting protein, right, in your snack. You're getting fiber from the fruit, and you're getting something sweet, and it tastes like a dessert. So you feel like you've had this really super sweet dessert when in actuality, you didn't have anything bad for you. It is awesome. Please go check out that video. Give it a try. And you can use whatever protein powder you have at home. But I highly recommend the one that I use in that video because it is so good. Hope I like it, far. Just yeah. Okay. Let me try to catch up with the comments here because everybody was hitting me with the comments. Okay. I started split dosing and I'm loving it. M. Callie, that's great. I feel even no ups and downs. Listen, I am a huge fan of split dosing. It helps so many people with side effects. If it's something that you're considering, please definitely talk to your doctor because it can really help. And Callie, I love that. I love that for you. Hey, Sabrina's here. Hello, everyone. First time here. Well, hello. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. Let me know if you have a question. Jude, Allie, I'll represent Kevin Free in federal court. Excellent. I'm making lots of lawyer friends, and I really love that because I am a huge fan of lawyers and the law. I don't know. Maybe I'm just one of those people. Judge Judy, she my friend. Some people are like, "Oh, I want to go meet Oprah." I'm like, "I want to meet Judge Judy. I want to meet Judge Million from the People's Court," right? Like that's me. That's my dreams. We all have dreams. Okay, Gwen's here. She's drinking Venture Pal Hydro Boost Pineapple. Okay, pineapple sounds delicious. Midgie's right. Smash that like button. Press the like button. Hold the like button, if you will. Coco says, I'm drinking sugar-free country time lemonade with a splash of real lemon juice for that ultimate lemony flavor. Listen, Coco, you got to let me know, have you tried the Oath Frosty Lemonade? Let me know. Everybody, if Coco says they have not tried it, please put them on business. Tell them about Oath Frosty Lemonade. So good. Because it sounds like you like lemonade. Favorite color, earth tones. Oh, I love that. I love that. I've been big on wearing a lot of brown and black lately, which is redonkulous because it's springtime. Listen, I don't make the rules. I'm doing this thing. It's like dopamine dressing. Have you guys seen this? It's like a thing where you just wear what makes you happy. That's what I do. And it's working. It's making me happy. Okay, great. All right, let me catch up with the comments here. I'm drinking water, but I did get the Javi coffee you talked about. Okay, great. Love that stuff. Thank you. Great. We have to let me know what flavor you got. I'm loving mine. If you guys haven't seen the Javi coffee, protein coffee review, definitely go check out that video and use the coupon code there. It's fun times. Venus says, Allie, I'm definitely following you on your other channel. Yes, I love that bag. Okay, great. I got some fun stuff that I'm doing. All my crafty stuff is like, it's just piling up on me. More and more and more ideas. I have more ideas every day. I should be banned from getting online because everything I do, it's like GLP1 crafty stuff. I seen Target was selling Javi coffee. Yes, I couldn't buy it. It was too expensive. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I definitely don't know about the pricing there, but definitely check out their website. And they run a bunch of specials on their Facebook. So keep an eye out for that. Like they'll do like buy one, get one half off, or they'll run a special on like certain flavors. So if you are on Facebook, definitely check it out. Live is Good says, what's your other channel? I've got it linked down below, but yeah, it's FitFlavorFun Uncensored. That's me. Uncensored. So yeah, I would love to have you over there, but it is linked in the description box. Come check it out. I've got a bunch of videos over there you can watch. I've got all my older content. If you have a dog or a cat and you are looking for nutritional help, you can watch some of my older videos over there. It used to be my canine nutrition channel. For those of you who are new, I'm a canine nutritionist. And you'll see lots of cute puppy videos over there. It's fantastic. Go FitFlavorFun Uncensored. Go check it out. Okay. Hey, Jazzy's here. Hey, Jazzy. How's it going? What's up? We're doing a wave and an arm and a jab and a heart, and I love it. Okay. Down in the Dale, Shelly's here. Hey, Shelly. So happy to see you. Sold by Storm. Yeah. Hey, everyone. Snazzy Alley tonight. Oh, yeah. Ebby says, what do you recommend for hydration? I recommend whatever makes you happy. Okay? And this is where a lot of people, right? You got people all over the place. They're like, oh, tea and coffee don't count. Or, oh, if you put water flavor packets, it doesn't count. Or if you drink soda, zero. Okay, I'm back. I don't know if you saw that. It was like the screen went black. That was very dramatic. I was leaning in and talking to you, and the screen went black. That was wild. Okay. So yeah, so whatever makes you happy. Like I said, I'm doing zero sugar tea because I will drink more of this than I will just straight up water. And then I go through phases where I do all sorts of water packets. Let me tell you about my latest obsession. Okay. These are the Shirley Temple Whirlers, Weilers. I still don't know how to say this name. Wileyers. Anyway, I've got it linked for you so you can check it out. You can get these at the Dollar General. It's a really great place to find them. If you don't have one of those nearby, I've got it linked for you on Amazon, super cheap. This is the Shirley Temple. Love this flavor. It is fantastic. It's fantastic in water. It's fantastic in a Sprite. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't play no games when it comes to hydration. 0-calorie Sprite. And then also the Whirlers, Whirly Wigs. The Rainbow Sherbet. It comes in a different variety pack. Again, I've got it linked down below. This in a 0-calorie Sprite. Shut the front door. You don't even know. If you like Rainbow Sherbet, if you like it, you will love this. You'll love it in water. You'll love it in Sprite. It's so good. So, you want to use those for hydration? Go for it. Because it's delicious. But do whatever makes you happy, right? Like, that's the key point, because that is how you're going to stay hydrated. Do not go overboard with electrolytes. I see a lot of people that do that. Please be very careful with that. Unless you're working out like 5 hours a day and pouring out sweat, right? Olympic athlete, you do not need electrolytes every day. Same goes for your children. I made a video about that. Okay. Carolyn. All right. She got it. Okay. Hey, Mitsu's here. Hey. Diana. Late, but that's okay. We were waiting for you. Okay. Shots. That's the way I read that. Shots. Okay. You know that song. You know the song. We're hip to the thing that the kids are doing. Okay. Everyone hear about Bridge to Balance program update will include those of us in maintenance. We'll need to prove initial BMI and 3 levels of clinical eligibility. Yeah. So this is in regards to the Medicare program that's going to be rolling out. I have not gotten like final word about everything that's going to be required, but it looks like it's going to be good. Looks like it's going to be good. Midgie says you can also do calf raises. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that band exercise is like old school thigh master. Yes, it is. And do you know, if you hop over to TikTok, there are so many young people that are selling something that looks like the thigh master, and they are on there just as genuine as they can be, acting like this is the newest, latest, and greatest. I'm like, honey, we were doing that laying down in front of our TV back in the day, okay, with Jane Fonda, like Tybo, like, come on, really? You did not invent Thigh Master. But yes, it's very much like that. Although Thigh Master is on the inside, it's kind of shaped like this for anybody who's not familiar with it. It's kind of shaped like this, and you go kind of out with it and press in. So it's abducting, okay, which is a different exercise than what I just showed you, which is out. And I don't remember what that's called. So anyway, that was the extent of my the few classes that I did in weight training in high school. There you go. Abducting. That was one. It was on a test and I got it. Okay. If you take that band and lay on the floor, you can do a move called bent leg fallout. Has a video. Is good legs, hip, and back. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. There are so many different things you can search on YouTube. If you get those bands and give them a try, there's so many different things you can do. You can do things with your arms. Like, yes, they are fantastic. I'm a big, big fan. Okay, I watched the downsides about the Bridge and Balance program. Lots of information. Okay, I'm going to have to check that out. Hello, hello. Kristen from Idaho. Well, hello there. Carolyn says, great idea with the band. I work at a desk all day. Yeah. So I'll do ankle weights, I'll do the band, I'll do just free weights. I have little videos where I show you guys in a meeting, right? If I'm not on video, then I will 1,000,000% be doing the free weights, right? And think about it, as many times as you can incorporate that throughout your day, that's that much more movement that you would not have normally had. Normally, you'd be sitting at a desk all day, right? So it's a win-win. Even if you only did it for 5 minutes, it's a win. So yeah. Okay. Bands, lunges, and squats at my desk. Yes. And the squats are so good for you. So good for you. Okay. Susan says compound tirzepatide 4 months, lost 15 pounds, up and down, same 4 pounds for the last 2 months. Still hungry at night. Have 2 months of 7.5 in the fridge. Still, should I ask doctor to go up dose anyway? Yes. Yeah. So if you're on compound TERS, but you've got 2 months of 7.5 in the fridge. Okay, so you must have bulk ordered. But yes, absolutely. Talk to your doctor about going up in dose. So once you've had like a whole month of just kind of going up and down, right? The same few pounds, that's usually an indicator that it might be time to go up in dose after you look at everything else that you're doing. Have you recalculated your calorie deficit? Now, if you've only lost 15 pounds, you probably don't need to do that part. Are you getting in movement, staying hydrated, counting calories, right? All the things. So, yeah, after you evaluate all those things, definitely talk to your doctor. Yeah. Hey, Debbie's here, late to the party, but I finally got to get in tonight. Excellent. I love it. Okay. Okay. I do the same thing with walking lunges. I incorporate them into my walk. I hate them, but getting them done outside is easier for some reason. Yeah, I'm sure I look ridiculous. Listen, I'm right there looking ridiculous with you. And it's totally okay, right? Because you got to get in the movement where you can. And you're walking to wherever you're walking to anyway. Might as well make it a lunge. I'm drying my hair anyway. I might as well squat. And I know that my dogs who will lay out in the hallway and watch me, they're like, what is mom doing? She's so weird. She's got the loud thing on her head, blowing all that hot air. She's squatting up and down, up and down, up and down. She's crazy. Yeah, crazy like a fox. Gwen says, I think it's good to let the neighbors think you're weird. Helps them stay on their own lane. Absolutely. I agree. I'm all about stay in your own lane. Okay. Hey, JC's here. Hello. It's my friend JC. Is TERS a lifelong medication? What happens if I stop? MJ, will I redevelop diabetes if my A1C is back to normal levels and the insurance stops covering? This is a great question. So let's take it piece by piece. Is this a lifelong medication? Yes, it can be if you either A, need it to be, or B, you want it to be, right? So somebody was just talking earlier about how they want to stay on tirzepatide because of all of the health benefits, which they keep coming out with more and more studies about, dementia and, heart and kidney and all the things, right? Like it just keeps getting better and better. So, so can it be? Yes. Now, let's talk diabetes. Is your A1C going to go up? Will you regain weight if you come off? It is highly likely. Why is that? It's because we have these conditions, right? The diabetes that is actively working against us. So the way I reference it in videos that really irritates a lot of people in the fitness community is I say that our bodies are broken, right? There's something that's not working right. Diabetes, Hashimoto's, PCOS, all of these things work against the body from it functioning normally, right? Keep in mind, normally you would just do a calorie deficit and lose weight and right and get your A1C down, right? All of these things. Well, we struggle to do that because we have these things that are working against us. Now, can you specifically with the diabetes control it with nutrition? Many people can. But if you try to and you can't, that is not a moral failing. And I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Anyone who comes off of a GLP-1 and tries to maintain with diet and exercise and they can't, it is not a moral failing. The disease of obesity is a chronic disease. What does that mean? It means it keeps coming back. Just like many, many other conditions that are treated with lifelong medications. So some people who are overweight, obese, morbidly obese, they are able to utilize a GLP-1, get down to a healthy weight, make necessary adjustments to diet and movement, and they're able to maintain. Why? Because they don't have something actively working against them. But if you have the disease of obesity, if you have some other comorbidity like diabetes, right, it may be more challenging for you. So you just have to decide. Now, as far as insurance not covering, this is it's really the scary place, right? Because for a long time, us with the diabetes, we were kind of safe. Insurance companies would cover it. But now it's becoming more and more and more complicated and more and more and more expensive. And that's why, right, compound tirzepatide is a good option. Many people have been pushed to the gray market or research grade because of not being able to afford their medications or being pushed to another medication that they don't do well on, for example, Ozempic. So it's really a tough spot to be in. And I would just say that you gotta know your options and you gotta stay on top of it. And that's why I made that video about stocking up and how to stock up. You can go check that out. JC, I know you've watched that one before. That way you can kind of keep a rotation. And if something happens with insurance stop covering, your deductible becomes too high to meet at the beginning of the year, right? Or your insurance company is pushing you to another medication, then you've got a little bit of leeway to kind of maneuver, right? So it's not quite so harsh. So that's what I recommend that people do. But yeah, it's a tough spot to be in. That's the spot I'm in right now. Technically, my insurance covers it, but the monthly price because of my deductible is just too high. Like, it's more than my car payment. Like, what? So it can be really challenging for people. Great question, JC, by the way. Great question. Heel raises are an easy way. Yes, absolutely. TriShed offers dosing for longevity and vitality, aka maintenance. Yes. Yes, they do. Love that. If you're looking for a link, it's in the description box below. Okay. Sold by Storm says, any updates on when you're getting out of YouTube jail? I am out of YouTube jail. Banana. Yes, I am out of YouTube jail. So, we're doing good. We're back in action. Loving life. The memberships are back up. So, if it canceled your membership and you want to jump into it, please do. But yeah, I am out of the YouTube jail. I'm very happy to say. So Rana says 80s was the best. I agree. Ooh, Liquid IV White Peach. Bee Bear. I love that. I haven't tried that one. Liquid IV is a little bit salty for me, but I am a sucker for white peach. So you'll have to let me know, is it really like a white peach or is it just peachy? Because sometimes these companies, they'll be playing games with my heart and they're like, white peach. And then I go to eat it. I'm like, this is just peach. You're not fooling anybody. So Bee Bear, let me know. Let me know. Okay, before we get into JC's next question, I wanted to talk to you guys about another favorite of mine. I have a video coming up about these. Somebody requested that I do a review for chewable vitamins, and I have been testing them out. This is the Mega Food brand. I've got it linked down below for you. So this person specifically has challenges with taking those giant pills, right? Don't we all? Like, we hate it. And we're on 20 gabillion supplements anyway because we're on a GLP1. These are the Women's One Daily, and yes, they have them for kids. Yes, they have them for men's as well. So if you are a men's, you can get it for men's. This is really good. It's really good. The texture is good. The taste is good. I'm a huge fan of the Mega Food brand just in general. I've been using it for well over 10 years. Not sponsored. Mega Food, reach out to me. Because the components of the vitamins come from real food. Okay. So it's not like this mashup of a bunch of synthetic stuff. Like when you take it out, this one specifically smells like berries, but even for the pill version, you take it out and it smells like vegetables. That's because that's where it came from. So anyway, loving these. Again, review video coming soon. If you're on a GLP-1 and you are cold, make sure you hit that like button because aren't we all? This is the Hot Hands Variety Pack. You guys, I go through these at an alarming rate. It comes with the hand warmers, the super warmer, which is like a big one, and then the toe warmers. These toe warmers are worth their weight in gold. Okay? You can put them down in your shoe. I have had instances where my feet have gotten really cold at night and I'm just miserable. I will put them, attach them to a pair of socks and then put a pair of socks like on my feet, right? So there's like a barrier in between it and instantly warms them up. Fantastic. Anyway, I've got this link down below for you. I like the size variety because then I've got some, I can put them in my purse and take them with me. It's good. If you get cold, just trust me. Oh, I got the hiccups. Okay. JC says, can someone stop TERS if your A1C is normal levels? Yes. Will the levels go back up again? Potentially, yes. Can I control my type 2 diabetes eating low carb and fasting? Potentially, yes. However, low carb, fasting, carnivore, right? Like keto, all of these things that people, say that they utilize to control their type 2 diabetes, please just be aware they are not a one size fits all. For example, I'm a type 2 diabetic. I cannot fast. I can't. My body will shut down. It doesn't matter. Like, I was unintentionally fasting when I was having the low blood sugar episodes in the middle of the night. Some people can't. So I don't want to say that you can't do this because I know people that do. It is very challenging. And I just want to reiterate that some people can and some people can't. You won't know unless you try, or you can just stay on a GLP-1. It's completely up to you. But I don't want to give anybody false hope. I feel like there's a lot of content creators that are out there that push the fasting, the low carb, the carnivore, and they're like, oh yeah, everybody can do this. You can control your type 2 diabetes. You can lose all this weight. You could do this and do that. It's not a one size fits all, right? Some type 2 diabetics do really well on low carb, some don't. Some do better on a higher carb, low fat, low protein, right? Some do better on a vegan diet. It just depends on the person, and it's really hard to be able to, pin it down. So I would say do your research, talk to a dietitian so that they can help you develop a plan. And then if you want to give it a try, right? Then you can give it a try. But if it doesn't work out, it won't be because you didn't try. It'll be because your body is actively working against you, right? And then you'll have a better idea of, what you can do going forward. Great question, JC. Okay. Sold by Storm says, wow, you're out of jail. Congrats. Now we know why your energy is super duper high tonight. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm loving it. Yes. I am super happy to be out of the YouTube jail. Okay. For Medicare Bridge, Zepbound will only be available in QuickPen. Interesting. I am I am trying to properly phrase to my doctor to get a QuickPen. Hey, I just want a QuickPen just so I can make some YouTube videos. I just want 1 month. Can we do a QuickPen? I'm going to pay for it out of pocket. My doctor's office is like, what? You want to do what? Anyway, I'm still trying to get a hold of one. Kim Katz. I love that. Kimmy Katz. I'm hoping the results are good with Foundeo, especially for maintenance. Yes, I think that it will be a good option for maintenance. I think there are a lot of people that are going to get, just from what I've seen so far in the Foundeo group, there are a lot of people getting on it that are like, oh, it's the Zepbound pill. They are going to be sorely disappointed. So, but I'll keep you posted on all of that. Hey, Lindy's here. You look amazing. You look amazing. Thank you. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, Coco, are you saying no that you haven't tried the Oath frosted lemonade? You need to. Do it. Yeah. If you like lemonade, listen, Coco, let me shoot straight with you here because we're friends. I don't like lemonade. I don't. I never have. I don't like lemonade. I keep it stocked. The Oath Frosty Lemonade, I keep it stocked. It is in my regular protein drink rotation. That's how good it is. I wish Oath would sponsor me because I think I have the best story ever. I'm like, I've hated lemonade my entire life. And then I met Frosty Lemonade from Oath. It's no lie. It's totally real. I'm not being paid to say that. It's a real deal. So give it a try, Coco, and let me know what you think. Okay. I'm a huge fan of split dosing too. I've been doing this for about 5 months. Helps with side effects, yes. And keeps my satiety on an even keel throughout the week. Yep. Lindy know what's going on. Everybody's talking about the Oath in the comments. Okay, all right, let me skip down. See. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, question. Aussie girl. I spoke with my doctor about my symptoms, and after some questions, he thinks it is an adverse reaction to the flu vaccine. Oh, wow. I've had a couple of days ago. He also suggests split dosing for now. Sounds like your doctor is a smart cookie, and I love that. But I'm sorry about the flu vaccine. There are a lot of people that experience side effects because of the flu vaccine. It can be really hard on your system. So yeah, so I hope that it gets better for you. Okay. Gwen says, you were talking about Oath. I've got 3 samples, the watermelon, mango, and coconut colada. I like all of those. I only had the mango so far. So good. Oh, yeah. It's great. That's why we have you, so you can do the research. Oh, yeah. You guys know me. I'm all about doing the research. Okay, we had a whole bunch of people join. Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Make sure you put a QQQ or some question marks. And I'll be sure to grab your question. Let me catch up with the comments here. Okay, Liz has a question. Me again. Here I am, again, on my own. I'm walking down a road, the only one I've ever known. Let me know what song that is. I'm stuck, titrated up to 10, and I have not lost at all. Not 1 pound in the 3 months that I've been on it. I feel like my appetite control is adequate, but I'm just holding steady. Okay. So you haven't lost any weight on 10, or you haven't lost any weight at all? You're saying at all on a GLP-1 period. If you haven't lost any weight at all, then I would continue going up in dose until you lose weight. Some people don't lose until they get to the higher doses. So it would not be uncommon for somebody to get up to 10 and still not have lost weight. Make sure you're tracking your calories. Make sure you use a tdeecalculator.net to calculate your calorie deficit. Work with a dietitian. A lot of times we think we're in a calorie deficit, but we're really not. So yeah, I would say take a look at everything that you're doing, right? Make sure you're fine tuning. And then if you're doing everything, just keep going up in dose. Billy Blanks tried to take me out with Tybo. Yes, just me, Marla. I love Tybo. I have Tybo on VHS, baby. Oh, yeah. I used to do it. He still does them, by the way. He still does them. That man, he's a tough cookie. Okay. Sarah C says, hey, Allie, hope you're having a great night. I am, because everybody's hanging out with me. I have a complicated dosing question. Bring it. Would it be possible for me to email you instead of posting to get your advice? Abso-positively, yes. You may email me. For anybody who's looking for my email address, it's in the description box of the channel, right? It's listed. So yes, Sarah, please feel free to email me, and I'll keep a lookout for it. Sometimes emails end up in the spam folder and junk folder, so I try to check those from time to time. But yes, absolutely. If you would like to contact me privately, you can. You can also message me on Facebook. Whatever is most comfortable for you, Sarah. I'm happy to help. Just remember, it's not medical advice, because I ain't a doctor. Okay. Midgie says sleep. Does that mean you're going to sleep? What's happening? Why are you sleeping? It's all about the dog. I can see that you and I are going to be very good friends. Your mother was a hamster, and she smelled of elderberry. Walking lunches outside brings a Monty Python memory. Yes. I love that. The coconuts. Knights of me. Okay. Karen says, my appetite suppressant was on overdrive. I'm having trouble eating anything. I split my 7.5 dose, and now I can eat more. Okay, good. I really need to get more food to nourish my body. Absolutely. Absolutely, you do. And if you find that even with splitting your dose, it's still too strong, just talk to your doctor about going down in dose, right? Because what you don't want to do is undereat. That's when we lose muscle mass. That's when we start having problems, right? With hair, with nails, with skin. We don't want to do that. So it sounds like you're on top of this, and I love that you're staying on top of it. There's nothing wrong with going down in dose, right? Sometimes doses are just they're challenging for us, and that's okay. Okay. Gwen says, I have a lot of osteoarthritis, so I will stay on a GLP-1. My inflammation is so much better. Yes, mine too. I still have mobility difficulty, but it helps with the pain. That is a big one. And I hear that a lot from people. Absolutely. Cindy says, please hit the like button. She's free. We want to keep her that way. Yes, please. Please hit the like button. And if you are watching on the replay, just know I love you. Make sure you put replay in the comments. I do see all of your comments. And I love my replay crew because they always have good questions too. So if you are here for the live tonight, first of all, I love you. Secondly, make sure you pop back over to the live and check out some of the questions because my replay crew, they have some awesome questions. And I get in the comments, right? Sometimes I make a video response, but I get in the comments and I'm talking to them. It's fantastic. Okay. Do the gummies have iron? Sarah, this is a very good question. They do make one specifically for iron. I'm going to be talking about that in my review video, but please hold. No, there's no iron. There'll be no iron in this one. But they do have an iron gummy, and I am reviewing it in the review video. So if you need it separate or you need it without it, this is good. If you want to add it to it, it's delicious. You can get it. But yeah, but I talk about the iron one in the review video that's going to be coming up. So if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button because if not, you're going to miss out on all the fun. And gosh, that would make me sad. Okay. How do you mix your packet in the Zero Sprite? Shaking it would be a disaster. Yes. So here's what I do. I have these little plastic cups. I think they're called cocktail cups. They're just like this big. They're super cheap at the store. And what I do is I'll pour my Sprite into whatever container, and then I'll pour just a very little bit, like this much, into one of those cups. And then I just use half of a packet, right? I keep wanting to say seasoning packet. We're seasoning our drinks. Flavor packet. I just use half of it because I'm very sensitive to flavors. So you just put however much powder you want in there. And I use a fork and I'll mix it. And then if there are any clumps that don't dissolve, which happens if you use water or if you use a soda, I'll kind of skim those off of the top. There's usually a few. And I just like wipe them onto a paper towel. They will stain stuff, so be careful. Yeah, and then I take the mixture and put it into the Sprite, swirl the straw around. Boom, Bob's your uncle. I'll make a video and show it to you. I thought about making a video today, but I guess I should have because look, here you are. You asked the question. I could have had a video for you already. But great question. I'll make a video for you and show you how I do it. It's good. GLP artiste. You look gorgeous today. Well, you're looking gorgeous today. Thank you so much. I super appreciate it. Tirzepatide greatly improved fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, and 2 years ago, walking with a cane. Wow. That's wild. Okay. Yukon Jack. Hey, haven't seen you in a minute. Hey, Allie, found your video on TDEE. You got an extra E in there. I love that. TDEE. It's like the calculator was falling. It was like the TDEE. Anyway, I'm just messing with you. Feel stupid. No, don't feel stupid. We don't do that here. But my weight loss stall was my fault. I was in maintain and not cutting calories. Losing weight again. Thank you so much. Okay, first of all, this is very common. Okay, so you're not allowed to do this. None of that here. I won't allow it. Secondly, this is fantastic, right? You got to remember this whole thing is like a learning curve. Nobody told us how to do this. Our doctors are not super helpful, right? We're just kind of winging it. So, Yukon Jack, I think you're doing fantastic. I am so happy to hear that you are losing weight again. That's great. Okay. All right. Let me scroll down. Let me try to catch up with the comments here. Everybody, make sure you stay hydrated. Sarah says, my fasting sugar was always elevated on low carb and carnivore. Yeah, that does happen to people. Even with being in ketosis and losing 70 pounds. Wow. First shot of Zep, it went into normal range for the first time in 6 years. That's fantastic. Yeah. And see, and you weren't doing anything wrong, right? It's just your body working against you. And everybody is different. That's the thing. It can be very discouraging when, you see all these people that are like, oh, do the fasting, do this, do that, do this diet, do that diet, right? And then you try it and it doesn't work for you, right? We kind of take that on emotionally. We've been doing that our whole lives. I know I have, right? It's emotionally draining and you didn't do anything wrong, right? Your body is just, that's not a good fit for you. And that's okay. Okay. Kimberly says, can you wear the toe warmers with sandals? Texas summers need sandals outdoors, but feet freezing indoors. It's just crazy. So the thing is, can you wear it? Yes. But I find that they get too hot to just have your bare feet up against them without socks. So I'm going to say that one depends on the person. What I like to do, these are my house shoes. What I like to do is I like to put it on my house shoes, right? But then I'm also wearing socks. These are wool socks, by the way. Why, do you ask? Allie, are you wearing wool socks in springtime? Because I'm on a GLP1 and my feet are always cold. And it makes me mad. That's why I have toe warmers. Okay, glad we had this talk. Anyway, I would say try it out and be careful, right? Because it heats up. Do not shake it. Kimberly, don't shake it. I know the song tells you to shake it like a Polaroid picture. We're not going to do that with the feet warmers, okay? You don't shake it. You just peel off the back, place it, okay? That's my tip for the day. Okay. Tried Oath in the Creamy. It made great Italian ice. Oh, that sounds so good. It's all about the dog. It's all about the Italian ice. I love Italian ice. Okay. Okay. Danny says, I was thinking of split dosing. My week this week has been ravenous. I found myself in the store buying ice cream last night. We've all been there. I gained 2 pounds this week. Okay. Just as a side note, you may not have actually gained 2 pounds. 2 pounds can be water weight. 2 pounds can be water weight used to process carbs. 2 pounds could be it's time for a bowel movement. 2 pounds can be you looked at the fridge the wrong way. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Just in the back of your mind. Don't get down on yourself. Currently on 10 milligrams. Yeah, I would say talk to your doctor about split dosing. It helps so many people. If it doesn't help, then you may want to consider going up in dose. And that's definitely a conversation to have with your doctor. But, sometimes the split dosing just evens you out, right? Makes that whole week just kind of even instead of up, I'm up, oh, I'm down. And now I'm eating everything, right? So Rhonda wins the internet tonight. Rhonda is the winner of the interwebs. Yes. Whitesnake, here I go again. Rhonda, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for knowing the song. Okay. Beth says, have you noticed more information on the highest doses? No. Um, I ever since I had my initial inflammation reduction when I first started at 2.5, I have been fantastic. So when I got up to 15, I stayed there for a long time. I came down in dose, and that's when I noticed there was some inflammation that came back, but it it kind of evened out. I lost it, so I was good. So I have noticed that if you come down quickly, which I needed to do for health reasons, the inflammation kind of bounces back, but it's not permanent. So yeah. Where do you buy Oath? Yeah, so I can put an Amazon link for you. That's usually where I find the best price, but you can also buy it at Target. Target kind of has like this split thing that they're doing. I made a video on this back in the day and I was like, "Target, what is wrong with you?" So they have a workout section where they have protein powder, and then they also have like a fitness section over like by the prescription stuff, right? Advil, like all that stuff. They'll have like a where the glucerna protein shakes, and now they put all their protein stuff there too. So there's two different places if you're going to look in Target. Make sure you check both places. They'll also put it on an end cap, but it's hit or miss on what flavors they're going to get. So if you're looking for a specific flavor, if they don't have it at Target, you can definitely check it out on Amazon. And after we jump off, I'll put the link in there. And if you're looking for my review, go to my reviews playlist because I've reviewed a whole bunch of their flavors, and I'll have links on all of those videos so you can check those out. Yep. From Target. Hey, Jude. Allie, I still have issues with protein. My dietitian told me to not get daily protein from shakes. So I get 100 grams of protein and then add the shakes. Seems excessive to me. Thoughts? Told me do not get daily protein from shakes. Yeah. So, I mean, as with anything in life, you want to get it from the best source that you can. So with fiber, you don't necessarily want to take, fiber supplements and then that's the only fiber you get, right? You want to get fiber from food. The same idea with protein. There are some people that take it a little too far, and the protein shakes are the only time that they're having protein. And I think if I was going to venture a guess, which you'd want to clarify with your dietitian, of course, that's what your dietitian meant. They want you to get as much protein as you can from food because that would be ideal. And then supplement with the shakes on top of that. So, yeah. But if you were getting your daily protein, however many grams that is, right? So you said 100 grams of protein, and then you want to do shakes on top of that. It's not necessarily excessive unless you have a problem processing proteins, in which case, right, your doctor would tell you, hey, don't eat so much protein. Now, do you need 20 gabillion grams of protein in a day? No, not unless you're doing serious heavy weightlifting. But getting a good amount of protein can be helpful, especially when it comes to maintaining muscle mass. Also, when it comes to the keeping your satiety up, right, throughout the day. So, yeah. So, for example, when I do a protein shake, I usually do it in one of three ways. One is breakfast. I'm not a big breakfast eater. If I'm gonna do a breakfast, it's usually on the weekend and it's the whole shebang. It's the eggs, it's the bacon, it's the ham, it's the, think Cracker Barrel protein forward breakfast. That's what I like to do. So I'm not a big breakfast eater, but I want to start my day with protein. So that's why you'll see me in videos and stuff talking about the proffies, right? The protein coffee, talking about doing a protein shake in the morning. I'm not somebody who eats a big breakfast. because it sits kind of heavy and then I just feel kind of bleh. I want to get up and go, right, in the morning. So that's protein number one. You'll see me do a protein shake for breakfast. It's perfectly fine. Second option is for a snack. I'll do something like mixing the protein powder, right, with a Greek yogurt or a 0-calorie fluff type of deal, right, like my video where I show and you mix it with the fruit. That way you're getting something sweet, but you're also getting in protein. So a snack is another really good option. You want to make a protein dip, like I've done the ranch protein dip. I have a video on that. That's another really great way. Like you're doing your snack, but you're also sneaking in the protein. So you can use the shakes or the powders to your advantage. And then the third way is for a late night snack. If I eat dinner kind of earlier on, but I need something a little bit later so I don't have a low blood sugar episode, I'll do like half a shake before bed. So yeah, ideally, you want to get as much protein as you can from food, but you know, many of us on a GLP-1 have all kinds of challenges. Like when I first started out, I couldn't eat red meat. It set like a brick. It didn't matter how terrible. So I was doing a lot of chicken and turkey, chicken and turkey, chicken and turkey, turkey and chicken, turkey and chicken. And I was getting sick of it. So utilizing protein shakes and snacks to help you reach your goal is a lot more important than making sure it's all from food, right? Sometimes you got to do the best you can to make sure you meet those goals. And that's really what's important rather than not meeting a protein goal, right? Or having extremely low protein. That would be much more problematic. So yeah, so I would say clarify that with your dietitian, but yeah, you got options. It's always good to have options. And you got to remember that for many of the medical professionals, they're dealing with some of the most challenged cases. I saw somebody post in a support group in one of the food related GLP-1 groups just the other day. And they were like, for breakfast, I have a protein shake, and then I have a protein bar, and then for lunch, I have a protein bar and a protein shake, and then I have protein chips for a snack, and then dinner, you see what I'm saying? Like everything was a processed protein something or other. That is likely what your dietitian was referring to. So some people, they just take it a little too far. Okay. M. Callie was talking to Danny on this one. Yep, definitely talk to you, a doctor. Having an ownership, okay. Sleep is part of one of all the things. Yes. Sleep is very important to weight loss, guys. Thank you, Midgie. Yes. Sleep is very, very important. Liz says, oh, you're so funny. I needed a laugh. Liz, you just wait. You just wait. If you need a good laugh, make sure you go watch my video where I interviewed a CEO of a company that makes GLP-1s. Go watch that. Just search FitFlavorFun CEO. Go watch that one. You're in for a treat. I got a whole bunch of, or my Zepbound commercial. Go watch that. Liz, I got you covered. Don't you worry. If you need a laugh, I've definitely got you covered. Hey, Ronnie from Arizona. Hey there. So glad you're here. Okay, Liz said, not lost on 10. I've lost 25 since start of June. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, sometimes things just kind of stall out there in the middle. I know that happened to me on 7.5. So, okay. What does this say? Arlette? Oh, that's a cool name. Arlette. Okay. I love it. Hello. Well, hello there. I'm on week 19, 5 milligrams. This is my second 5 milligram dose. Is it normal feeling dizzy? Not too dizzy, but a little for the last few days. Okay. So you definitely want to talk to your doctor about that. You're staying hydrated. Okay. You want to make sure that you are eating in normal intervals throughout the day. This is a common thing that I see with people where they go up in dose and they're getting acclimated to the dose and then they forget to eat. Or they have huge time frames where they're not eating, right? I'm not saying you got to snack all day, right? This, I'm not saying that. But I am saying at normal intervals, it is good to make sure that you are, keeping your body fueled. So, but you definitely want to talk to your doctor. And in the meantime, you want to make sure you're staying hydrated. Okay. A lot of people, this will happen to them and then they incorporate an electrolyte drink and it helps. So talk to your doctor about that. And make sure, right, like I said, you're not going like long intervals without eating. But you should not be getting dizzy. You definitely want to talk to your doctor about that. Great question, though. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay, everybody's talking to each other in the comments. Okay, I put my packet in just enough water to dissolve it and pour my soda on top. Yes, I've done it that way too. So you stir, not shaken. Got it. Yes. Now if I was making a martini, it'd be shaken, not stirred. That was my drink of choice back when I used to drink. I don't really drink anymore. Thanks, GLP1. I'm just goofy by nature now. I can't blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. That's a good song too. Okay. Hey, Karen's here. I've not seen you in a while. You look great. Thank you. You look great. I appreciate that. You guys are so sweet. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. Good evening, Allie. Well, good evening. Congrats on getting remonetized. You are awesome. Listen, you're awesome. Okay, Christopher, I know that's you. You are awesome. And also, thank you. I would like to give a big shout out to Rox over at YouTube Support. You to bomb. Also, thanks for coming to hang out. Love that. Okay. Also, did you know wool is a multi-seasonal textile? I didn't. Listen, I did not wear wool my entire life. Okay? Because it's like a texture thing for me. But I could not find socks to keep my feet warm when I got on a GLP-1. Never in my whole life have I had to deal with this. But I mean, this is the price you pay for losing 130 pounds, I guess. This is what skinny people deal with. They get cold all the time. It's terrible. Now I understand. I didn't understand before. Now I understand. Wally World is in fitness equipment is hanging on an end cap. Okay, great. That's the Oath. I think everybody's talking about the Oath protein. Good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I went too far. Go back. Go back. Ooh, the Oath website often runs specials, sometimes half price, which is a good deal since it's not inexpensive. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, I'm all about a deal. All about. Okay. We're scrolling down. We're scrolling down. Make sure if you have a question that you put a QQQ out there for me so I can grab your question. We are approaching pumpkin time. That is the time in which we turn into a pumpkin. So if you have a question, make sure you put it in the comments for me. I use the unflavored proteins and I add sugar-free caramel syrup in my homemade protein. Oh my gosh, that sounds great. Liz says thumbs up. I don't know what we're thumbsing up, but I agree. I concur. Lisa says, my fave tonight, boom, Bob's your uncle. You guys, I just want you to know, these are things I say every day in my real life. This is me. It's just how I am. I think I said that. Did I say that in an interview with somebody and I caught him off guard? Or maybe I said it to Dave. We were talking one time. I'm like, yeah, and boom, Bob's your uncle. And he was just like, what? What? I'm like, yeah, Bob's your uncle. Lisa, feel free to use that. Okay. Especially in really important meetings. Okay. It's always good. Always good. One thing that I like to do in meetings, just as a side note for anybody who, is in corporate America, when people start throwing out a lot of acronyms and you can tell by the faces on the screen, right, on your Zoom call that people are just completely zoning out. What I like to do is I like to jump in. And they're saying all these acronyms and like abbreviations for things. And I'm like, yeah, and then I was looking into the BBQ and we were running the KPI on the BBQ, and just to see the look on people's faces, and undoubtedly someone will type in the comments, they'll be like, BBQ, what is that? And then once I stop talking, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's barbecue. It's barbecue. That's right. Anyway, that's a little corporate jargon fun for you. You can really mess up everybody in a meeting if you do that, which I do on a regular basis. Okay. Wool sets my body on fire. It literally burns my skin. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. It burns your skin? It burns us? What's happening? Oh, you got the the merino wool. Yes. Yeah. I get them off Amazon. If you're looking for suggestions on things to keep you warm while on a GLP-1, I have a video. It's me and I'm blue and I'm, in a jacket, a heated thing. So yeah, definitely check those out. But yeah, I have the socks linked in that one. But Barbara, I'm very concerned that wool burns you. I'm very concerned. Are you a fairy? Is that what it is? Are you of the fae variety? Like iron, right? Iron burns fairy. I think that's what it is. I think you're a magical creature and that's why it burns you. Barbara, I'm very concerned about you now. How are you keeping warm? Barbara, I love you. I hope that you can stay warm, but don't use wool if it burns you. That's terrible. I have heard of that happening to people, by the way. Oh, I'm just allergic to it. Yes. Barbara's allergic to it. Barbara has just unintentionally confessed to being a magical being. I love it. Gwen says, have a great week, everyone. Hey, bye, Gwen. Gwen's turning into a pumpkin now, apparently. We've still got 20 minutes. We're good. Sarah says, does a dietitian report your weight to the insurance company? So I guess it depends on if you are seeing the dietitian in person, right? So I know some insurance companies, like, they require you to weigh in, but it's usually at the doctor's office. So if your dietitian has a physical practice and they are weighing you, then my guess would be yes. But remember, you can always decline. You don't have to weigh in. So like if you've been to your doctor, let's say at the beginning of the month, and you're seeing your dietitian in the middle of the month and you don't want to weigh again until you go to your regular doctor again, then there's no rule that says you have to step on the scale. As a matter of fact, I'd like to see you make me. Take that, dietitian, right? But seriously, you don't have to weigh in if you don't want to, unless your insurance is requiring it. I know some are requiring it, like they have those scales, right, that send the information and the app and the thing. So, but I would assume, just for your safety, Sarah, that any medical professional who is weighing you is going to be documenting it. Now, are they sending it to the insurance company? Meh. Depends on the requirements, but are they documenting it if they weigh you? Yes. So just keep that in mind. That's why I tell people you got to really stay on top of what you discuss in your doctor's visit, because you can say things, right? that make it into the notes that you don't want your insurance company to know. So it's sad that that's the world we live in, but that is the truth. It is the truth of things. I like my soft blankets and quilts my mama makes. That's fantastic. I love that. Okay. We are nearing the end, my friends. If you have questions, drop them down in the comments because I've caught up to everybody. Let me make sure I talked about all my stuff. Yep, I did. It's all good. Oh my gosh, are we wrapping up early? What's happening? Are you guys still there? That's the whole fight storm. Allie causes problems at the dietitian's office. It is the way. Yes, because we are Mandalorians, it is the way. Listen, I cause problems everywhere I go. So by storm, I'm just keeping it real. No, but seriously, you got to advocate for yourself. I don't know what's up with doctors' scales anyway, right? Like I get on it and it's not the same as the one at home. And I just I turn to the nurse and I'm like, this scale is 10 pounds higher than my one at home. You should really get this thing recalibrated. I'm sure that she's probably heard that 20 million times in a day, but I'm just saying, get it together, doctor's office. But yes, by the way, Sold by Storm, I have a shirt that says I am the entire problem. Okay. I do like tuna on top of chips as a good snack. I went on a tuna kick. You guys, if you're not aware, tuna has a ton of protein. I mean, a ton. One little can, buku protein. So yeah, I was doing tuna salads, prepping them for the, first 3 days of the week. And then I had too much tuna. I got tuned out. I didn't know that was a thing. It's actually a medical diagnosis, tuned out. That's what it's called. That's when you've had too much tuna and then just the smell of tuna becomes too much for you. And you're like, that's what happened to me. But yes, it is really good on pop chips. It is. And chicken salad too. Southern Soul Fire. I like chicken salad. I can do more with chicken salad, I feel. I can make it like Southwest. I can make it spicy. I can make it right. I can jazz it up. I can make it more fruity forward. I can do a lot more with chicken salad. Maybe it's just because I'm from the South. I don't know. But tuna salad is kind of like one note. Maybe I need to expand my tuna salad horizons. I don't know. I see all those packets in the store, right? All the different flavored stuff. I've never tried any of that. I'm like, I feel like that's not going to work for me. Kimberly says the scale at my doctor's office is 5 more pounds than mine. See, Kimberly, that is unacceptable. The doctor's scale, not yours. Yours is correct. Yours is always correct. If it's got fresh batteries, you are on point. You just ignore that doctor's office. Safe Catch tuna is so good. Jude said, my dogs are snoring. Thank you. Did I put them to sleep with all my shenanery? I know. I'm surprised mine aren't snoring. They're all asleep, though. Okay. Sarah says, 100%. I'm just now figuring this out. I love to talk and forget. It's sometimes I need to watch what I say. Yeah. I wish it wasn't like that, but it is. Try the lime pepper. All right. Good on both. Okay. I shall try. I shall expand my tuna horizons. What's the worst that happens, right? I eat some tuna. I ingest some protein. Meh. I'm sorry, what? I love my tuna omelets. What? Okay, I'm going to clean my glasses, and then I'm going to look back at this screen, and there better be some kind of explanation of what you're talking about. What? What is that? What is a tuna omelet? Are you telling me it's like an egg omelet, but you putting a tuna in it? Are you for real? Are you pulling my leg? Somebody, I need her to come back. Come back and comment. Barbara says I love you. Barbara, I love you too. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Okay, tuna salad seasoned with dill seed. You had me at dill. Just put it on my plate. Dill, yes. That sounds good. Okay, I'm not a huge tuna fan myself. I find it very hard to eat. Yeah, I go through phases like that. Oh no. We need a video of a tuna omelets. Well, Angela's got to come back and tell me what is a tuna omelet. Angela's. I'm going to put an S on your name. I'm going to cut your name. Instead of putting the S towards the you're going to be Angela's. Angela's, you need to come back. I don't know what you're doing. You better not have gone to bed. What's happening? I need to know what is up with tuna omelets. I'm going to have nightmares about these tuna omelets. You got to tell me, is this a thing? Am I being pranked? Is Ashton Kutcher going to jump out and be like, haha, joke's on you? Is it really a thing? Is it good? It's not good for Kim Katz, because Kim Katz says not a tuna fan either. Right. Oh my gosh, she commented. All right. Yes, it's delicious. Tuna, butter, shredded cheese, and eggs. But, all right. Well, Sold by Storm wants a video, so I guess I'm going to have to try it. Angela's, it better be good. All right, I'll make you a video. This is why you guys come hang out with me, because you're like, hey, let's go in live and tell Allie about this crazy thing and then have her eat it. All right, fair enough. I'll do it. Okay. Shannon, I'm late to the live. Shannon, we have been waiting for you this whole time. What were you doing? I missed your product updates in the beginning. Can you redo? Yes. Okay. So, rapid fire. I was just talking about the One Daily Women's Mega Food Chewable Vitamin. Okay, for those who don't like to take a big horse pill vitamin. This is fantastic. I have a review on all of these options coming soon. So it's linked down below. Really quickly, my favorites for the week is the Whirlers, Wilers, Wile E. Coyote, Shirley Temple, and the Rainbow Sherbet mixed with zero sugar Sprite. Oh, yeah. Okay. The Hot Hands Variety Pack. Again, everything will be linked in the description box below. We got hand warmers, the big warmer, and the toe warmers. Toe warmers, I cannot live without them. And salad topper, the Sun Chips Mini Chips. I've got them linked down below. You can find them at your local grocery store where they have the tubey chips. These are little. So it doesn't have, it's fewer calories than like if you had a big chip and like crumbled it up. Anyway, these on a salad, phenomenal. They have other flavors. There you go. There's a quick recap for you. All right. Okay. Oh, wait. Everybody was commenting while I was talking really fast. Okay. Okay. It's all about the dog. Says some people do tuna croquette. Now, I have heard of that. And a salmon croquette. Look, now I'm curious. See? Well, I'm going to try it out, you guys. Angela's swears that it's good. And now has started a trend. We're all going to eat tuna omelets. But listen, you have to call it omelet. Okay? You can't say omelet. because that's not fun. You have to say omelet. Okay. Well, as long as we're all on the same page. I'm going to make a whole video. I'm not going to tag in GLP1 anything on tuna omelets. And I'm going to say it just like that. And I guarantee you, I'm going to get a bunch of people to see the video that are not in the GLP1 community. And they're going to be like, why are you saying it like that? I love doing that to people. It cracks me up. Okay. Are they tuna patties and not omelets? No, they're omelets. But the croquettes is like a patty. Oh, I'm so here for the tuna omelet video. Yes. It sounds delicious. Listen, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Look at this. Sold by Storm became a YouTube member. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Make sure you go check out all the members' videos. I've got some good ones in there. Soulfire says, I mean, eggs go on everything. Oh, Jen is right on. I'm a Flintstone Vitamins girl. I am too. I am too. You know, they still make those. I had to join for the tuna omelet video. Thanks in advance, Allie. No, don't thank me yet. It might be a wild video. Look at you. I see what you did there. No, I think it'll be good. Listen, I'm all about trying new things. Okay. So when I was in college, I'm gonna tell you a little ditty, but don't worry, it's not about Jack and Diane. When I was in college, my landlord, he had properties like all over the city. It was a little college town. And he liked to go hunting all over the world. And so he would have like all sorts of crazy type meals of meats and things. And he once a year would have this cookout where he would cook all the things. So I have tried all sorts of crazy stuff that I never would have eaten like just in regular life. But because he would, and it was like this table, you know how you put the tables together? It was like a whole parking lot. And then the tables were running down and each thing had a little card and told you what it was. I want you to know that I tried everything. It was wild. Liz says, this has been so much fun. Well, I love that you've had fun. I love that. I've had a blast. I love hanging out with you guys. Charlotte says, love your hair. Thank you. I washed it just for you guys. Almost hit my drink, knocked it over because I'm getting crazy. I'm starting to get tired. We got 3 minutes. Countdown. 3 minutes has started. Okay. I'm thinking I may have it for breakfast. Whoever tried it has to comment when you do. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Mitchie says, omelette. Thank you. Thank you for breaking it down. Just as a side note, when I saw your comment, so like all the comments are kind of on the side of the screen over here, and they're a little bit smaller until I kind of click on them and make it bigger. It looked like because of the T and my dyslexia, it looked like it said omelets. Let's be glad we didn't make that typo, okay? That's a different type of breakfast material. We like omelets. Anyway, just a little fun thing. Look, I'm getting slap happy now because I've been up since very early this morning and now it's getting very late. Oh my gosh. I'm going to really turn into a pumpkin. Okay, we got 1 minute. Mineral Lady, sorry for being late. Oh my gosh, I love that you're here, but I'm so sorry. We've come to the end of our show. Carolyn here is out of here. She says good night. Good night. Wildlife party tasting. Yes, absolutely. Oh, we're getting in a question. Last minute question, 30 seconds. When tracking all the food that we eat, do we have to track these vitamin supplements too in my daily I don't. For the most part, when you're doing various supplements, the calories are going to be extremely minimal. So, like for these, 10 calories, right? For a lot of them, it's going to be like 5 calories. I wouldn't worry about that. Now, where I do recommend that people who are just starting out with tracking, sauces, that is where you can get a little bit heavy-handed and build up a lot of calories fast. So I would be more concerned about sauces, like dipping sauce, than I would vitamins, right? It's like vegetables. I don't track the calories of vegetables. I'm going to eat the vegetables. The vegetables are fiber. They got all sorts of good stuff in them. I'm not tracking them. Look, Sushi's waking up over there. Okay. No, really, that wasn't it at all. It was just my dyslexia. I was looking at it and it just looked inappropriate. Oh man. What can I do? There's nothing I can do. Marla says good night. Thanks for hanging out. Mineral Lady's going to watch the replay. Absolutely. I thought Safe Catch was super fishy, maybe because I didn't drain it, but I heard you're supposed to mix the juice and let it absorb. Are you just saying in general? What are people doing with tuna? Guys, mix the juice in? I've never heard of this. I don't really eat fish. Shrimp is a good amount of protein as well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like shrimps. I like shrimpies. That's what I call them, shrimpies. Why are we mixing the juice in? That just seems like extreme to me. I mean, listen, I'm all about trying some tuna omelets, but if I gotta mix the juice in, I don't know how I feel about that. That's serious. Maybe that's why it was super fishy. I don't know. Tuna juice? Tuna juice is for pets. Okay, I don't think it's for people. I'm just saying. Sarah, I'm worried about you now. Are you over there eating tuna juice? It's too much for me. Good night, tuna omelets for everyone. Yes. Yes. In the morning, I want everyone to be laughing about tuna omelets. Wait, where's everybody going? I'll catch you on the replay. Yes, Vanessa Successa. Oh my gosh, I love that. That is so fantastic. I wish my name was Vanessa because I would steal that. That's awesome. Vanessa Successa. I love it. I love it. So just track protein, sauce, etc. Yes. Yeah, like the big stuff. Yeah, I would not worry about vitamins, supplements, right? Because I mean, I mean, you can, but I feel personally, and this is just my personal opinion, I feel like you can get a little bit crazy with the calorie tracking, and we don't want to do that. We don't want to make ourselves crazy, right? 20 calories for a vitamin, right? We don't want to do that. I don't think that's necessary. Now, if you were doing something crazy like 20 gabillion supplements, okay, I could see how that could add up. But just doing like your regular multivitamin, maybe a couple of other things that your doctor tells you that would be good, right? I don't think I don't think we need to track all that. Barbara says, my husband makes tuna fish, sweet relish, peanut butter, and jelly sandwiches so good. Barbara, what are you talking about? First of all, are you sure it's your husband and not a creature wearing your husband's skin? This sounds like something out of Men in Black. Sugar. Need sugar. Are you serious? Are you just messing with me? You started out so strong with tuna and sweet relish, and then we just went right off just jumped off the cliff, peanut butter and jelly. Now, I've seen some things with peanut butter and jelly, okay? Chips, I've seen bananas, honey, raisins, tuna. I feel like, Barbara, I feel like you're pranking me. There's no way. I want to speak to your husband immediately. We I just I'm completely dumbfounded right now. I feel like this would be grounds for a divorce. I'm just kidding, Barbara, but what? I've never heard of that. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. We give tuna juice to the dogs. Yes. Drain the juice. Agreed. Agreed. Sarah, drain the juice. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. My dog loves the juice. Not with the peanut butter and jelly. Ooh, grilled peanut butter and jelly. Okay, we're bringing it back. Barbara, I need you. I need you to tell me that you're joking. What? What? I need to speak to your husband. He may not be okay. I don't, maybe this is one of those things. Grilled PB&J with banana. See, I've heard of that. I've heard of that. I don't know. I think we should make this a new segment of our show. Like I do my weekly favorites. I think we should do like crazy food combinations. I think we should just add this to the roster. What do you guys think? No, it was so gross. I saw another YouTuber recommend it. My husband wouldn't even touch it, but our dog loved it. That's so funny. Sold by storm. After 10s should be members only. Loopy loop, yes. I have reached the loopy place. I am. That would be fun. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do it. Okay. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it for the night. I love you guys so much. You are so fantastic. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. Thank you for being a part of all of the inside jokes. I'm giving you all a great big hug. And if you are watching on the replay and you missed the live, it's okay. You can just come to the next one. And it's every Thursday. I was a little late today because I had to work late. Thursdays, 6:30 Central Time. Be there or be square. And Kevin is now howling. So it's definitely time to go. Good night, Jude. Good times. Good night again. For real. Yes. For real. Goodbye. Till next week. I had so much fun. Thank you. Come again. Auf Wiedersehen. And as always, be kind. Rewind.